external design group to just provide a specification or provide a concept. You have design teams in other organizations which are more central. They're part of the organization, they sit in and they're involved in every kind of product and service that gets built. And then you have other organizations where design thinking permeates the organization itself. It is integrated, it is part of recruitment, it is part of training, it is part of sales, it's part of every area within that organization. Some startups, which are very strongly design-centric in the beginning, they are thinking about who their users are, start with that model. But as a startup grows, as you start becoming more successful and expanding your operations, the tendency becomes to say, let's take that design group and just make them focus only on the core product of the company or the core value of the company, because we don't want to dilute it across. But that's often where the DNA of the organization also starts faltering. You need to be able to look at maintaining that same DNA that you started with, the brand that you started with. How do you extend and scale that? That's part of organizational design. And that's an area that I'm currently working on. So I guess what I wanted to say that across these 22 years, the different things that I worked on, there were different domains or disciplines. The industries I worked in changed. The markets that I worked in changed. Technology changes. But what doesn't change, what remains the same, is your process for design. The understanding of why are you doing this? Who are you doing it for? In a professional, where are you going to make the money on it? Those things will continue to remain the same. So in a way, 22 years has brought me to a certain point. Now looking forward to the next 22 years, of course, is a huge, it would probably be this much more change that I'd be looking forward to. And I think that's the optimistic view for every designer. So that's the journey I wanted to share with you. Thank you. Anyone has any questions on anything I did?